Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi ta'ala wabarakatuh. Alhamdulillahi rabbil alamin. Wassalatu wassalamu ala ashrafil anbiya'i wal mursalin wa ala alihi wa sahbihi ajma'in. Amma ba. Thank you to the honorable judges, the master of ceremony, respected jurists with undeniable integrity, the timekeeper, ladies and gentlemen. First of all, let's pray and thank to Allah who has given us mercies and blessings so we could attend and gather in this place in a good condition and a happy situation. Today, it would be a great honor for me to stand right here in front of you to deliver a speech about Prophet Nuh alayhi salam's wisdom and the flood disaster. As we know, Allah always wanted the people to be good. Allah sent Nuh alayhi salam as his apostle for the reclamation of the depraved humanity dwelling in that part of the earth which is called Iraq in the present era. Those people who lived there believed in Allah, but they associated other gods with Allah. Prophet Nuh alayhi salam was just like the other prophets. He was sincere, pious, patient, and trustworthy. He was strong in his will and determination. The teachings from Allah was conveyed by Angel Jibril. He was commanded to reform the people who had been led astray by the Satan. He kept preaching the face of Allah and directed them to pray to only one God. He advised them from refrain from doing evil deeds. Consequently, Almighty Allah answered the prayer of Prophet Nuh alayhi salam by asking him to build an ark. Prophet Nuh alayhi salam knew that Allah planned to drown all those sinners who had rejected his commandments. He began to build the ark with the help of his followers. They working constantly from dawn to dusk. The disbelievers made fun of them. The transgressors thought that Prophet Nuh alayhi salam were becoming crazy and were losing their balance of mind. The Holy Quran says in Surah Hud, verse 38, "And he began to build the ark, and whenever the chiefs among his people passed by him, they deride him, but he said, Though you scoff at us now, we will scoff at you in hereafter." The sky became cloudy and started to rain in torrents right after the ark was completed. The streams became bulging with water. The lightning was frightening, and the thunder made everyone's heart pound fast. Ladies and gentlemen, Prophet Nuh alayhi salam quickly called his family and followers to embark the boat. They came rushing to the ark. There were spaces for all the animates, including human beings and their animals. The ark sailed amid waves like mountains, while the streams of water were rising fast and filling many houses with water through windows and the doors. They were in a pathetic condition, but they really deserved it. Some of them tried to swim, but in vain. The son of Prophet Nuh alayhi salam was separated from him, and he was an evildoer. Prophet Nuh alayhi salam prayed to his Lord and said, "Surely my son belongs to my family, and your promise is true." Allah said, "Surely your son is not of your family. He is of evil conduct. Therefore, ask not of me, which you have no knowledge." In the meantime, the water rose higher and higher. The whole area was under the sway of flood, and of course, all the disbelievers were drowned. Prophet Nuh alayhi salam and his followers remained safe and sound in the ark, which was floating without any obstruction of huge waves. Finally, the rain stopped and the water abated. Prophet Nuh alayhi salam and his followers sheltered in a safe place. They built new houses and worked hard in the fields. Those who survived worshipped one God and acted according all to his teachings. After this dreadful destruction, the people abstained from committing sins for some times. Afterwards, they began to lose their action. In conclusion, Prophet Nuh alayhi salam's gratefulness and pity are most notable and mentioned and oft mentioned in the Quran. Prophet Nuh alayhi salam did not use his situation as an excuse in face of the opposition and despair from his situation or responsibility given to him. Ladies and gentlemen, I think we have reached the end of my speech. Thank you for hearing and sparing your time to share my speech. Wabillahi taufiq wal hidayah. Wassalamu alaikum warahmatullahi ta'ala wabarakatuh.